Prince Albert Challenge Cup, and crews from Holland, the DSR Laga crew, whom we saw yesterday and were most impressed with yesterday, on the Berkshire side, and Imperial College on the Bucks side. The Dutch in red, and we're around about Forley here, and it is Imperial College in their blue, black and grey who have the advantage, having beaten the University of Surrey yesterday by 2 lengths in a time of 7 minutes 11. DSR Laga beat Kent School yesterday from the USA by a length and a half in 7 minutes and 8, and actually both were very, very impressive.
And Ollie Hines from the Imperial College crew, I've got a quote from him with him saying that he was looking forward to racing the British crews because he knew about them, and the crew have raced these Brits before and they knew a lot about the clubs, but they didn't know so much about the foreign crews. So this, how they're going now, should provide a lot of confidence. That unknown factor is now being met, and they're rising to the challenge. So if they keep this lead to the finish line, then that question will be answered, which I'm sure will lead to a big confidence boost.
Yeah, this would be quite a sculpt actually for Imperial College if they could see off DSR Laga, who have good recent history here at Henley. They were winners of the Temple Challenge Cup in 2014. This crew won the ZRB Regatta and have been training specifically for Henley. So Imperial knew that this would be a contest and some, and they are dealing with it muscularly and determinedly, and actually they're pulling away.
Yeah, a little bit more composure in their crew, which is conserving some more energy, making sure the power is efficient, making sure what they're putting down is really transferring through the blade into the water and moving the boat on, whereas in the Dutch crew there's a slight wobble and maybe a little energy lost.
Yeah, they could be, depending on how things work out in the last one of the last 8 races, they could be the only crew not from the northeast of England. We have a semi-final between Durham B and Newcastle in the Prince Albert Challenge Cup, and the winners of this race will face the winners of Boston University against Durham A, which is upcoming. So not quite monopolised, but certainly dominated by students from the northeast. But here, an impressive crew from London, Imperial, are getting their work done against raiders from across the North Sea.
And a nice rhythm there from the Imperial crew. I like the way they're letting the boat run between strokes and just keeping that rhythm really obvious. I think that's key for a fall, to make sure everybody's in time, but making sure that the rhythm is strong.
Be wary about calling the winners of the race too early. There have been too many occasions already over the first day and 2/3 where there has been a late flurry of activity and a threat to the apparently dominant crew over the last 100 or 200 metres. So Imperial having to keep their wits about them, and indeed the Laga crew are digging in courageously and staying close enough.
Oh, absolutely. I think at Henley, a length could be anybody at the finish line. You know, a length from a sprint out, you can take that. When it's 1v1, you don't know what the other crew is given, so you need to keep fighting to the end line.
As you I heard say yesterday, Helen, maybe not, but you hear people reporting and commentating on races and saying, oh, they're a length clear, it's done and dusted. When you're actually in the boat, you feel as though they're right up alongside, you're frightened by them.
Oh, you feel like they're breathing down your neck.
Well, Imperial have no reason to be frightened by anything, because theirs has been a strong, adept, coherent performance, and they have seen off the substantial challenge of the Laga crew from Holland, and they go forward in the Prince Albert Challenge Cup. And Helen and I will now leave you